in the end, Antoinette can get what she wants more because I'm saving money on the labor. I get to spend that on her tile.
My exquisite taste.
Yeah, my exquisite tastes.
Okay, good. What do the kids think of the renovation?
How the kids are. And Joseph.
They just like to make a mess.
Yeah.
All over the house, really. They don't really care.
And when not able to.
I mean, they love their rooms.
Yeah, Joseph loves his room. Mm-hmm. When we put him in his room the first time, he saw the trucks on the walls, and he was like, "Wow." He loved it because my son loves trucks, construction.
He likes to help his dad do renovations too.
So he liked it. I mean, they probably wanted to end so I can play with them once in a while. But
okay.
Okay, good. What type of project manager do you think you are? What type is your spouse? Unrealistic, control freak, spacey, neat freak, explosive temper, pushover?
Well, I'm organized, project manager. I'm very neat.
Project manager for your house?
Yeah, it's a project manager for the house. This is a project.
Wait, you're not overseeing. You're not overseeing
yes, I'm
a lot of
overseeing
people.
Everything. I'm overseeing.
But you don't have
project.
employees here. It's just you.
It's not a people manager. It's a project manager.
But it doesn't matter.
It's a project manager. She doesn't understand.
Okay,
so this is a project, and somebody has to manage it.
But he only has a deadline because he has a deadline with me.
Yeah, I have a deadline with her. She dictates what she wants. She doesn't manage anything. I have to manage her expectations.
But you don't care, so you just ask.
And I have to manage within our budget because
all.
she has no idea how much anything costs. So.
Okay, good.
Try to get it done.
How do you think you'll each react to the renovation mess?
I mean,
I'm totally fine with it.
yeah, she's fine. She could walk over. This place could be full of. I mean, there could be dust from there all the way up to the.
Okay, but don't. I'm not a messy person.
She's not a messy
I'm
person,
just not.
but she could
anal.
walk over garbage. It's not anal.
I'm sorry.
It's being neat.
I'm just not
meticulous.
Overly meticulous, I guess.
I'm meticulous. I like to see things neat. I can't go to bed
if
there's a cup in the sink. She can leave all the dishes in there and leave them for the next day.
Okay.
Just different strokes for different folks.
Okay, good. What are your pet peeves?
I don't really have any pet peeves. Do you have any?
Ready about me to begin. Do I have any pet peeves with the project? No. With my wife? No. Maybe. There's a few. Probably.
Really?
Yeah, she likes
What's your biggest pet peeve with me?
What's my biggest pet peeve is that you're very unrealistic.
I'm not unrealistic. I'm just.
She doesn't understand the whole
going for the big picture.
She doesn't understand the construction, the whole process behind building a house. So she thinks that she can't put lights now. She wants to put the lights after she puts the sheetrock and all the wires. They're so miraculously going to pop in to the wall because she thinks that's when you're supposed to do it.
I do have a pet peeve.
Oh wait, and I'm not done.
But you had to be done.
No,
you don't have 3 hours.
More. Because then you have the unrealistic. She thinks that every time she goes to the store, she doesn't even look at prices. When I go to the store, the first thing I look at is the price, and then I see if I like it. She's the opposite. She looks at whatever she likes, and then I ask her how much it was. She's like, you know what? I didn't even look. Meanwhile, I come home and I'll say, wow, I found something I really liked.
Okay. Well, you said, I just have the biggest pet peeve is that he rushes me for everything. I mean, he'll rush me to pick out toilet paper. That's how ridiculous it is.
It's not rushing. I try to
it's
give
rushing.
her advance notice.
I have to pick out paint color 4 months before the walls are even up. Does that make any sense to anybody? Probably
because
not.
I have to plan my priming. So when I'm painting the walls, the first coat.
But nobody's rushing to do anything. I don't understand why you just paint the walls when they're done and when we're ready.
Because I want to finish and spend my summer somewhere not in this house and not outside fixing something.
Okay.
So her pet peeve is I rush her. I give her 4 months to pick a paint color.
Okay, good. What are you afraid the renovations will do as a couple?
I don't think I'm afraid of anything. I'm fine.
Right now we're okay.
I'm too handy. If she ever left me, she'd have to find somebody else who was
this...
handy. That would never happen.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, good. What are the challenges with this renovations? Budget, time, inconveniences, children?
Staying stress-free.
Talking from the one who hasn't picked up the hammer yet. Stress-free. I don't know, the biggest inconvenience I think is for the kids. Because every weekend when my wife works and I work, we both work full time. So on the weekends when they think they're going to stay home, they kind of get stuck going. You know, they go to her mother's
shove
house.
them everywhere.
She usually schleps them to her mother's house, where they get fed.
Well, it's a little tough getting the kids in and out of the house all the time, every single day, and they can't just relax in their own home.
I'd love to be schlepped to your mother's house because she makes some good food. So.
Hey, well, she's not my personal chef.
But she's happy doing that stuff.
Doesn't matter. It's
when they're home, basically, I can't do anything on the house. I can't get a lot done.
Okay, good. Tell us why you think we should choose you.
Well,
we've undertaken a big project.
Takes a lot of teamwork.
Yeah, it definitely takes a lot of teamwork.
Like ridiculous amount of teamwork.
It takes a lot of coordinating with everybody everything that you want to do in the house.
A lot of projects.
So many things when you don't have somebody doing it for you, like a project manager, when you have to act as your own project manager. There's just so many things, and I don't know. I think we did a pretty decent job. I mean, I don't really do too much as per Antoinette. I pretty much do all the work. She picks out.
It's a tremendous task to take on.
Yeah, I mean it's taken a while, but at the end it'll be worth it. I hope, right?
Yep.
I mean, well, I want my kids to have a place to run around.
Okay.
And that's it.
Anthony, how does Antoinette handle stress?
I don't know. I think she does a better job than me, which is not saying much, but I think she's pretty good at the stress. She doesn't rush for anything. I mean, I just want to get this project over and done with, and she's more of like, oh, what are you in a rush for? Meanwhile, I kind of want to hang out with my kids. So I'm trying to get it done with. So I don't know. She doesn't really get stressed like me. With her, it's just like, we'll finish. She wants to get it done, but it's like, we'll finish. She's more laid back than I am.
Okay, and how do you handle stress?
I'm terrible. I get really stressed when something doesn't go right, like with an inspection or so many things that, like I said, moving parts earlier, that when things don't go how they're supposed to go, I get very upset. I don't yell at her or anybody else. I yell more at the walls and my tools. My tools get yelled at a lot.
Okay, Antoinette, how does Anthony act under pressure?
He gets a little crazy under pressure, actually. He gets very stressed out for every little thing, and he makes himself nuts. I, on the other hand, so relaxed. I'm kind of like, whatever the day brings us, whatever happens tomorrow, the next day, we'll deal with it, whatever. But he is always like, this has to get done now, this has to get done tomorrow, very regimented in everything that he does, and I'm completely opposite.
Okay. Do you let him take charge of projects, or do you insist on your own way?
Well, I let him not really take charge because I pretty much tell him what I really like or what I want to be done, and he'll just do it. But in a good way. I'm not mean about it. I just say, this is the floor I want, and that's what we're going to have to get. And he says, okay.